Okay, guys, here we are again. Howlin' Hammer, Antonio, sump pump. I did a tutorial on sump pumps, making sure they're working. Now we're going to install one. I just put this bracket on because there was nothing. This thing was rattling all over the place. The owners just moved in. They woke up in the middle of the night. They heard this thing rattle and they scared the heck out of them. So I put this bracket on here. I shot it in the wall. We got a nice new pedestal, 3rd horsepower sump pump. It's a pedestal style. We're going to take out the old one. We're going to clean this pit out real good. Okay. You want it nice and clean. And then we're going to set the new one in. So we're going to show you how all that's done. So hang tight. One thing I always tell everybody, plug it in, make sure it works, no matter what it is. You don't want to go through all that work and then find out it doesn't work. Huh? Okay, here we go. Inch and a quarter pipe. Generally, you always use an 1.5 inch line going outside, but in this case, I used 1 1/4 inch. We're going to use the old pipe that we cut off. We took it off the old pump. They just unscrew, and we're going to connect it with our check valve, which is made for 1 1/4 to 1.5 inch pipe. These rubbers are adaptable. One thing you want to make sure the arrow is facing up on the check valve. Otherwise, your water's not going to leave the pit. Very important, okay? Read the arrow. Okay, let's get this installed. Just need a screwdriver or a little, you have to glue fittings, guys. You can buy the PVC cement and the cleaner in a pack. So if you need to put on fittings, such as a coupling or your reducer coupling that goes into the pump right here. So that's good to have. Make sure you have the fittings you need in case, if you have to run a whole new run, you want to buy all the proper pipe and proper fittings, okay? Or you just call me. Pipe so it's not moving around so much. Then you have a float on here, so you want to set that float so when the water gets to a certain height, the pump turns on, okay? So that's where you're going to determine the depth of the pump, really. All right? And you can adjust the, you have these little rubber things on here. I'm going to show it to you in a minute, which will determine the water level. So you move these little rubber gaskets, and I'm going to show you this. Actually, let me show you right now so you know what I'm talking about. So you guys, so you see these little rubber tabs here? So watch this. See how that turns on the motor? So you can adjust this up. They're kind of tight, but you have to pull it up with 2 hands. You can adjust this rubber one down. That will set the float up higher, so the float's not so low. It depends how the water line is. So right now, watch the ball. That's the water level where it'll turn on right now. But I want to set the water level even lower. So I'm going to push this little tab up a little higher. So watch now. Pump's on. Okay? So you're a few inches down below the floor. We could even go a little more. All right? So we're going to get this hooked up, and then we're going to turn it on. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I did that on purpose so you guys could see what happens when you keep your tools too close to the water and when you're working. You want your workspace nice and clean. You don't want to leave your tools all around here when you're doing sump pump work. So let that be a lesson to you guys. This was a pre-planned safety concern. Gotta hope that works. Anyway, here we go, guys. Pump's gonna come on. Unfortunately, we really don't have that much water in here. So I guess we should have to fill it up with some water. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, and then we can retry it. But there it is, guys. There's our stopper. It comes up a couple inches. It's actually perfectly set. I got to get a strap around here yet. I take my wire off here. Make sure that baby's plugged in and nobody unplugs that. God forbid you have a storm and somebody leaves it unplugged. Like I did one time. I was cleaning out my fish tank and I unplugged it and I forgot. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a great day. Thumbs up. Like us, love us. Always check us out. Let me know what you guys want to see. We're just working on the job here, throwing videos at you whenever we come across something. So have a great day. Thanks again.